Alright, good day, hi and welcome. Okay, so what we got here is some spark plugs, and we can see number 4 here. Can never get good lighting in here. Well, I'm basically outside and there's overcast, but you can see that it's quite rusty and that there's a lot of corrosion on number 4. Now, I've numbered these, and even on the bottom here, I'm almost going to guarantee that this plug's got problems, just by how corroded it is. Why is it corroded? I don't know, but it is. This bike, this plug here, you can see it's a little bit corroded on the bottom, but the threads are relatively clean. Now, the nice thing is that the burn patterns look fairly good on each cylinder, but they do look corroded. This plug doesn't look too bad, actually. It's a little bit, just a little bit dirty, but this plug, something happened with that plug. This one's a little bit darker. Now, color, I don't know if you could tell, but that's a nice light tan brown, so they all burning about the same. This one's a little bit lighter, so maybe this one's a little bit burning a little bit hotter than the other ones. That's possible. But this one here, where my concern is with this, so this is probably what's happening, is the plug is probably still relatively good, and I'm going to test it with my ohms meter in a few seconds. But what I'm going to do is put it, I go in 20K, so I'll preset that now. So I'll put that at 20K. That's probably where I'm going to, see, I go 2K then 20K, but between 10 and 20 is usually we're going to set them, from what I understand. So I'm going to try it there. I'm going to test them 3 ways. First way is while they're dirty and grunged up like this. You can see all that dirt on there. And then the second way, wait for that wind to kind of die down, hang on. So hopefully you can hear me anyway. But the second way is going to be cleaned up. Then the third way is warmed up. So cold, hot, and dirty and clean. So I'm just going to see if there's a difference in numbers and what you're looking for. But before we get into what numbers you're going to be looking for, is we have to talk about, there's 2 types of plugs we're going to talk about. Now, these plugs are going to be shielded on the inside, meaning they're what you call it, they have basically a shielding capacity, shielding on the inside, so that they're non-conductive on the outside of the casing, like most automotive ones will be. If you've ever started up an old lawnmower or snowmobile or something like that, and you hear a radio, you could hear like brrr in the radio, like you could hear it, like basically disrupting the radio or your TV or whatever. Well, those are usually like spark plugs out of like a lawnmower, where they're not shielded on the inside and they will read on the outside. But today we're going to be using more like although they're out of my motorbike, but similar to an automotive style, where they're shielded on the inside so that you don't get this extra frequency out there. And they shouldn't show any measurement on the outside of the casing. So anyway, try to get a proper angle here. Okay, so first off, I'm going to take my ohm meter, turn it on. Okay. Test. Okay, so I'll test it. I'm going to start with the bad one. You guys probably won't be able to see the ohm meter very well, but that's okay. I'll just tell you what's going on. So I'm going to start with the positive is there. Get it on something non-conductive as best you can. Nothing's happening. Maybe I did it the wrong way. Anything. It's on. Oh, am I in the right? That's for temperature. Yeah, I'm in the ohms. Okay, so I'm going to play around with this a bit. Then what I'll do is when I get everything going, then I'll figure out what's going on here.